May 8th, friendly local game shop pre-release. First Pixar reveals. So it has been announced that Pixar was coming to Lorcana. I definitely know that was D23 of last year. But
Oh yeah.
inside that lore cast that we had with Greg Tito, Ryan Miller, everyone else, we got our first look at some Pixar cards. And I think the very first one that they revealed was Toy Story, and specifically Buzz Lightyear on the way. We are looking at the one of the very first revealed Wilds Unknown cards of Pixar, and we got Buzz Lightyear on the way. Again, we like to talk about tags. We got honey tags, we got super tags. Now we have the toy tag. And notably a captain too. So how funny would that be
Mm.
with like pirate decks and Captain Hook and John Silver and stuff like that?
Throw
But
Buzz in there as well.
throw a buzz, yeah. So one, I love how he's being depicted. I can't wait to see how they depict the rest of the Toy Story franchise. But just briefly, let's take a look at the card's abilities here. So 3 cost inkable, 4 strength, 2 willpower. Secret mission: whenever you pay 2 ink or less to play a non-character, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. It's quite the mechanic around. It's like it's conditional. It's like you have to play something that is 2 ink or less, that's a non-character, and you get to trigger a draw and discard off Buzz. That's how I'm taking this.
So when you pay 2 ink or less, yeah, to play a non-character. So if you have an action, a song, or an item or something that is 2 ink or less, you can do this ability.
It's kind of clunky, but hey, we'll see. And then we have World's Greatest Toy. Whenever you pay 2 ink or less to play a character, you can deal 1 damage to choosing opposing damage character. So the way this reads is you could play Buzz, he's there, but then if you pay 2 ink or less to play a character, like a 1 drop, then you could deal 1 damage to choose an opposing damaged character. So interesting Emerald archetype, but we're not going to dig too deep into it. But any initial thoughts?
Calling it now. Aliens, little aliens, they'll either be
Yep.
2 cost or less.
Watch it be Puppies 2.0. Just all the toys or whatever. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I think it's inevitable, but we'll see. Um, so there's Buzz, but also something I was not expecting this franchise to come this soon. Granted,
No.
this sucker punched us left field. We're like, what? The Incredibles are coming into Wilds and Then. So not only is Wilds and Then going to be the Toy Story coming to Pixar, Pixar coming to Lorcana, it's also going to be The Incredibles. And we have a couple Incredible cards here. We'll take a look at Mrs. Incredible first, because Amethyst is Amethyst. But Pixar coming to Wilds Unknown, or I'm sorry, The Incredibles coming to Wilds Unknown. Briefly taking a look here, 5 cost inkable, a Amethyst card, Mrs. Incredible, super stretchy, 5 strength, 6 willpower. At the start of your turn, you can choose that this character gains evasive till the start of your next turn, or this character gets +1 lore. This is very similar to a Amethyst Cameo Madrigal, where he could get
Yep.
plus lore or strength. Very similar effect. Um, yeah, I mean, immediately was like, Incredibles already? Okay, let's do it. But let's take a look at Jack Jack, because come on. Jack Jack, incredible potential. Jack Jack Parr, 4 ink, 4 strength, 4 willpower. Weird things are happening at the start of your turn. You may put the top card of your deck into your discard. If its card type is a character, then Jack Jack gets +2 strength. If it's an action or item, it's +2 lore. And if it's a location, you can banish chosen character. That's like doing the Macarena, stand on 1 foot, jump up and down. That's quite the mechanic to
It's another
resolve.
one of those little gambly cards that you don't know what you're going to get whenever you top deck or whatever. Move that card from the top of your deck to your discard, unless you
Yeah,
scrying. But seems fun.
wild. Literally wild. But they didn't stop at the Incredibles. Brave as well. So Brave is coming. I think we have a little section on merchandising maybe, but I do know that we do have the Brave playmat somewhere, I believe. I think what was it, Lumineer Tales? This is at the London Toy Show,
Yep.
London Toy Fair, sorry, but we do have a Brave playmat, so I think it's safe to say that we're going to have probably Brave cards. I don't think any Brave cards have been shown off yet.
Not yet.
It's just the
Um,
playmat? Okay.
we have art now. We'll talk about that
You
here in
are.
a minute too. But like this blows my mind. I know that they initially said Pixar's coming. They showed off Toy Story, Your Squill, all of that, but never would I have imagined that they would have bombarded us with a number of Pixar franchises that they are just slinging into the realm of Disney Lorcana back to back to back. And it's not going to stop there. I mean, it's going to continue, but it's super quick with the rollout. They could have taken their time with this, and I don't want to say squeeze Pixar for what it's worth, but each new set you could have revealed maybe one new Pixar franchise or two new Pixar franchises, but we're getting three right now, like right off the rip. It's insane to me. And then automatically, just looking at this, we just talked about how like tags wise and Winter Spell we're only getting aliens. You're already getting hero tags with the Incredibles, and it's all going to play around the heroes. Is there a super tag?
Yep. I'll
Okay,
miss
so you have the
Incredibles.
super tag. Mrs. Incredible, she has this, and Jack Jack. They both have the super
Yeah.
tag. Forget heroes. The supers is what I wanted to focus on because we got plenty of heroes. All princesses and princes are heroes, but the super tag, you have that along with Darkwing Duck. I'm pretty sure the set is a super, so that plays off of that. And then you have all the new toys that are going to be within Toy Story. And speaking of Darkwing, real quick, there's a Darkwing Duck card who is not a Floodborn, but has a the shift mechanic because he is a superhero. So although Mrs. Incredible and Jack Jack neither one have the shift mechanic, if I was listening correctly to the gameplay team and stuff during their main stage, I would also go out on a limb and predict that we're going to see some more shift mechanic cards within these superheroes of Incredibles, whether it be a Elastigirl or Miss Incredible or a Mr. Incredible, because it's almost as if they are going from their normal version to donning on their super abilities or super identity and shifting into that.
Yeah, it is a respectable way to break what we've always known Floodborne to be and Shift to be. So it makes sense. That was the first thing that people stuck out, and they're like, "Wait, there's a reason," and it makes total sense. They are assuming
Reprint
that.
Super Goof in Wilds and give him the super tag.
Yep, and there's still this tag synergy that they still don't, or we haven't had revealed yet. So maybe Wilds and None will be the one because this goes all the way back to the reprinted Honey Wizard with Honey.
Yep.
So Dylan's looking right into the camera. You, Rochelle, spill the beans. But um, anyway, continuing on down through some things that there's one thing we've already known, and yeah, it's a very fast integration of Pixar, a lot quicker. I would have been happy with one additional Pixar franchise per set going forward, but the fact that they're just all gas, no brakes in it, that's a pretty fast integration. Um, let's see here. We've already talked about this, but I do want to remind folks that we do have the pre-release packs starting with Wilds Unknown. This will not start in Winter Spell, but the idea behind these pre-release packs is that whenever you go to a pre-release event, whether they be draft or sealed, you will pay. Goodness, what's MSRP? I forget what we said it was. But you'll pay MSRP for whatever this is, and you get a kit that you will play with for the evening. So 6 packs. You get your 1 of 6 random promo cards, your 1 of 3 random postcards, some dice, a intro, and also notably, the reason why we bring this up is because there was art that was blurred on these packs before this new round of media assets, and it is that Brave art as well.
Yeah, I think that's the important thing to point out there is why we didn't see that art because it was a new franchise that they hadn't revealed yet, which I think we talked about. But I don't think that Brave and Meredith there was any of our guesses as to what it
Mm-mm.
would be.
Nope, not that was not on my radar.